We're talking today with Dr. Najma Usmani, who is a pulmonologist and a sleep specialist. All right. She has many, many years here in Arizona and back east, has dealt with many people on many levels. And today we just want to talk with her about what effects do the high use of technology, specifically cell phones, have on, say, a child's sleep and their sleep development?
The increasing use of technology has led to a lot of sleep issues, and basically we can say with surety that there are a few things, scientifically speaking, that are affected by the increased use of technology, because 90% of adults have at least one electronic device in their room, in the bedroom, and at least 75% of children have one electronic device in the bedroom. So the proximity of the electronic device to the person when they are sleeping is also very important. So we know for sure that melatonin, which is the sleep promoting hormone, is reduced 50% when people are using the blue light from the electronic devices.
And so what kind of effect would that have on a child if let's say that they're the 90% that are using high use and are being affected by this? What are some of the disorders or some of the problems you see as a doctor treating kids and maybe young adults who deal a lot with this issue?
The sleep pattern is disrupted, and now sleep deprivation is the most common sleep issue in America, and this is obviously very much secondary to people using their electronic devices. People have cell phones, they have iPads, they have tablets. In those days people used to watch some television and then go to bed, but now people can carry the electronic devices into the bedroom and onto the beds, and they are busy doing work or watching all sorts of programs on the electronic devices. So basically melatonin, which is a chemical that promotes sleep, is reduced 50%. So people are not able to fall asleep easier, and they are also not able to stay asleep. So disrupted sleep is very common, and the younger the child is, the more prone to being affected at an early age itself. And also the circadian rhythm which our body has, which says it's day and it's night and you have to go to sleep and stay awake during the day, that is also pushed back 1.5 hours. So by the use of electronic devices. So the increasing use of technology, I call it like wired and tired. So everybody is wired up, starting with children all the way to adults, because adults are also responsible for the increased use of technology, because they bring their work home and they are using their electronic devices now to do work even in the bedroom.
I think last night we stayed up late and I couldn't sleep. We were doing some stuff and I got on my phone. This was about just after midnight, and I found myself doing the very thing you just said. Checking emails, doing this and that, and I go, oh gee, someone's asked me this question, I've got to respond right now. So a half hour later, okay, I'm finishing up, I'm going, now I'm wide open. Now my eyes are wide open. I can't sleep at all. And so it's a huge issue.
Also, it also suppresses REM sleep, which is a stage of deep sleep. And it's very important because that's the stage of sleep where the brain develops and you kind of regenerate yourself during the night, because sleep is very essential for life. According to one William Dement, he's the father of sleep medicine. Yes. He said that the single prognostic indicator of a man's survival is sleep. So sleep is very, very important for everyone, from birth to end of life, and without sleep really you cannot survive. So if we are self-inducing or self-inflicting this technology that is going to disrupt your sleep, then we are doing ourselves a great disservice. So melatonin gets suppressed, the circadian rhythm gets prolonged, we suppress REM sleep, and also the light from these devices keeps you up because it is alerting your mind because you're so used to day is light and night is dark. So if you're having the light, the ultra, the blue light, the short wave blue light that is coming from these devices, this also causes you to feel awake and alert.
Yes.
So that means you are like in the stage where you feel like you don't have to sleep. So it leads to a lot of sleep disruption.
You just described my sleeping disorder. I don't fall asleep quickly. I don't stay asleep, and I don't sleep very deeply. And I don't use my phone a ton, but at night I will turn it on and be using it, and then I can't sleep.